Hey guys, it's September, which means we're starting a new series called Wise. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jared. And we are in September, which means we're going back to school, which is why we've got our lunch boxes.
And our sweet backpacks, check them out. I love back to school. We've got new pencils, we have new teachers, we have new friends, we get to go to lunchroom, we have recess. Wait a minute.
Maybe not.
Not this year?
Maybe not this year, because there's that thing called coronavirus going on, which kind of changes things.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
But we still get to go, and we still learn about science and math and reading and geometry and stuff like that. So we still are going and getting some smarts.
That's true, we do get smarts. But the Bible actually talks about a different type of knowledge called wisdom. See, with smarts, we're learning about biology and math, like how do you divide 700,000,000,000.2 divided by 0.3? Can you do that? Or like smart, like knowing who the 20th president of the United States is. But the knowledge the Bible talks about is called wisdom, and it's the ability to choose between right and wrong, and that only comes from God.
So what you're saying is that there's this thing we learned from school, which is smarts, and there's this thing we learned from a Bible, which is wisdom.
Exactly. And we're really excited to learn about wisdom with you guys. But before we do that,
we're gonna go to worship.
Woo, let's go.
Woo!
Promise
Hey Jared, so I went to Target yesterday and
Okay.
look at this sick thing I found.
Whoa.
Pretty cool,
That
right?
is cool.
I call it the decision maker. Did you know that kids on average make 3,000 decisions a day?
What? No.
And the adult makes 35,000 decisions a day. One day, 35,000.
So you make even more decisions as you get older?
Exactly. And honestly, making all those decisions, that just takes up a whole lot of time. So, hence the magic 8-ball. Help me make decisions, you know? So
Okay.
instead of wasting all my time making decisions, I can do other fun stuff like play Xbox or play basketball or paint or something. So I
Sure.
figured this might help.
Cool. Well, let's try it out.
Let's try it.
So, how does it work?
Okay, so all you have to do is ask it a question and then you
Okay.
shake it and it tells you the answer. And it's gonna be right every single time.
That's cool.
Yeah, you wanna try it out?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Will I win the strongest man competition this year?
I can answer this for you.
Don't count on it.
Got it. Okay, so it's COVID, which means I'm not gonna be in a classroom full of people. I'm gonna be on Zoom. So I'm kind of wondering if I'm gonna make any friends. So
Good
let's
question.
check it out. Probably not gonna happen. That stinks. All right.
All right. Will we ever go back to school?
Good
The big
question.
one. Most likely.
Hey, that's good. I'll take it.
All right.
Is it gonna be freezing cold tomorrow?
I want to wear some open-toed shoes.
It says most definitely.
Oh, nice.
It's September. That doesn't even make sense. I don't really think this
I'm
thing
sure
is
it's-
working. I don't know. All these answers seem a little crazy to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe a little crazy. I mean, it didn't. It told me I wasn't gonna win the strongest man competition, so it's definitely crazy.
Maybe.
Making decisions can be hard.
Yeah, it really is.
So we want to ask you a question. So what is the worst or best decision you have ever made? Turn to your neighbor and talk, and then tell them about it.
You know, I'm starting to have some doubts about this whole decision maker thing.
Yeah, I think I am too.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should check in with Professor Wisepedia and see what he has to say about this thing.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's go.
Oh, the decision maker. That's right. I was supposed to look into this. Well, they say it answers questions, so let's give it an easy one. Decision maker, do I have a lot of books? It is decidedly so. Well, yes, look around. I mean, I have plenty of books. Okay, this might be worth checking out. Let me try another one. Let's do an easy one. Decision maker, is the sky blue? Cannot predict now. Well, yeah, the sky is certainly blue. Maybe something, let's try it again. Decision maker, is the sky blue? Very doubtful. I don't know. I think I might need to look into my item encyclopedia, find out more about this. Okay. So, encyclopedia. Go to D. Here we go. Decision maker. Inside the ball, a cylindrical reservoir contains a white plastic icosahedron dye floating in approximately 100 milliliters of alcohol dyed dark blue. Okay, I can see the dark blue. Each of the dye's 20 faces has an affirmative, negative, or non-committal statement printed in raised letters. Sure enough. The messages are read through a window on the ball's bottom. The window's clear. How could this possibly be a decision maker? It's made out of alcohol, plastic, non-committal statements. It didn't even answer my question. On the contrary, it gave me two different answers that don't match. That's not wisdom. When it comes to making decisions about life, the only thing that I've found gives me good, helpful, and consistent answers is God. In fact, wisdom comes from God. Let's find out more about wisdom. Yes, here we go. The Greek word for wisdom is Sophia, which means the highest knowledge coming from heaven, higher than all other knowledge. The Hebrew word for wisdom is Chokmah, which refers to one who has mastered the art of living in God's world. In layman's terms, God is what we need to live a good life. The key to growing wise is learning about what God says is good and what God says is evil and choosing to do what is good. Wisdom comes from God. Choosing God's wisdom over our own wisdom helps us navigate tricky decisions. In James 1 verse 5, it says, "Any of you who lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." Now that's a helpful decision maker.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl. And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hey everybody, how are y'all doing today?
I don't think we can hear them. It's a video.
What? Oh, yeah. Duh. Well, I'm glad y'all are here, because it's going to be a great day.
Well, you better be excited, because right now it's time to play a game.
What? What game?
It's called Would You Rather. A question is going to pop up on the screen and you're going to have two options. It's a silly game, but it'll teach us a lot about each other. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready?
Carl?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. It's time for Would You Rather. First question, would you rather live on the beach or the mountains?
Easy. Both.
It doesn't work that way.
What do you mean?
You have to choose one or the other. I would choose the beach, because it's pretty and I'd learn how to surf.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll choose the mountains, because I've always wanted to pet grizzly bear.
All right, next question. Would you rather have the legs of a frog or the head of a horse?
What kind of question is that?
A weird one, but we gotta answer it. I'd go with legs of a frog.
What? You'd have long, slimy legs? Imagine how hard jean shopping would be. It'd be terrible.
True, but can you imagine having a horse head?
I wonder what that would be like. All right, frog legs it is.
Okay, this is the last one. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Final question. Would you rather have wisdom or be the coolest, wealthiest, most attractive person in the world?
Well, that's not a fair question.
What? Why?
Because I'm already the most attractive person in the world.
Yeah, and you're very humble too, right?
The most humble guy I know.
Anyways, I choose wisdom.
Really? Even over being cool or having the most money in the world?
Yep.
Well, now I have to choose wisdom because I don't want to seem like the bad person.
Well, you don't have to. I just remember what Solomon did, and I figured I'd try and do the same.
Well, who's Solomon? And what did he do?
Solomon was a king in the Bible, and he loved God a lot. And one night, Solomon was having a dream, and God began to talk to Solomon.
What? Really?
Yeah, God asked Solomon what he wanted. He could have asked for the whole world.
Well, what did Solomon ask for? A puppy? A cat? An airplane? A cup of Jell-O? A bowl of cereal? A sandcastle? A rocket? A corn dog? Popcorn? A good head of hair? World peace? A unicycle? An up dog?
What's up, dog?
What's up with you?
No, he didn't ask God for any of that. He asked God for wisdom.
Really? That's strange.
Why is that strange?
Well, it seems like he could have asked for something better.
I understand that, but you gotta know we can get money, cars, puppies, and all of that other stuff all on our own. Well, maybe from our parents, but only God can give us wisdom.
Wow, I never thought about it like that. I guess you are wise after all.
Maybe. I just know it's always good to remember that wisdom comes from God.
Well, my wisdom is telling me that you just said... wait. Oh, the big idea!
This week's big idea is wisdom comes from God.
That's right, Cassie. And on the count of 3, we're all going to say it together. 1,
2,
3. Wisdom comes from God! Woohoo! How wise is our God? Good job. Wisdom. Well, Cassie, I think we learned a lot today, and I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of
What? Is something wrong?
Your face is a horse. Have a great week, kids. She's a horse.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Wow, I love that story. Solomon was a king who just didn't really know if he could make the wisest decisions for his people. So when God asked him what he wanted, he said wisdom. How crazy is that? That out of everything in the whole world, he asked for wisdom? That's so cool. And God really loved that answer because he really was just trying to help people. Solomon's goal wasn't to be the smartest person in the room. He really was just trying to be wise so that he could help his people. And you know what the cool part is? We can ask God for that very same wisdom.
That's right, just like Solomon, we can ask for that. So let's see what the Bible has to say about it. So in James 1:5, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God and it will be given to you.
That's an awesome verse. And you know what's cool?
What?
That's our memory verse for the month.
Whoa,
Yeah.
very cool. Well, just like Solomon, let's ask God for some wisdom in prayer. Okay. God, I thank you for just that we get to be on these videos and do some cool stuff and have fun and learn about you. I pray that you help all the kids out there as they start school, and it can be intimidating, and we have 3,000 decisions to make every day, but I hope that they lean on you for help and trust that you will help them in those decisions and as they go into the challenges of starting a new and unfamiliar school year. Thank you for all that you do in our lives. Amen.
Amen. That was so fun learning with you guys. I cannot wait to see what we learn next week.
Yeah, next week will be fun, so we hope to see you there. But I gotta get out of here because I'm swamped with homework. I mean, check it out. Look at all that homework I got.
Let me see what I got. Lots of homework. Better go.
8 ball, what is the square root of pi? Okay. 8 ball, is Batman stronger than Superman? Yes. 8 ball, oh, here's a good one. 8 ball, are my glasses on crooked? What? Okay. 8 ball, am I smart?